Community members are demanding to know why it took so long for all of this to come to the surface. It started with a call to police because of a man in mental distress and ended with that man's death. March 23, 2020, 41-year-old Daniel Prude had taken off all of his clothing and was running naked through the streets of Rochester, New York. His brother called for help.
Me calling out to get him some help didn't want for them to come and kill him. That wasn't what my call was about. My call was strictly for help.
Put your hands behind your back. Behind your back. Yes, don't move.
When officers arrived, the exchange started off calm, but then escalated. Officers put a so-called spit hood over Pruden's head, then held him face pressed against the ground for 2 minutes until he stopped breathing.
Oh, he's puking. Just straight water. You see all that water came out of his mouth?
Prude died 7 days later after doctors took him off life support. The death ruled a homicide.
My father posed no threat to anybody. He was told to get on the ground. He got on the ground. He was told to put his hands behind his back. He put his hands behind his back. He complied with all orders. My father should not be dead right now. This is strictly based on race, strictly based on the fact that they saw a black person and decided, well, hey, he doesn't deserve to live.
Mr. Pruitt needed therapeutic intervention. Instead, what he got was execution.
Amid community outcry on the streets of Rochester and demonstrations like this one in Times Square where a car drove through protesters, Rochester's mayor announced she was suspending the 7 officers involved.
Mr. Daniel Prude was failed by our police department, our mental health care system, our society, and he was failed by me.
The mayor claims she was not made aware of the officers' actions until just last month. The head of the police union disputes that and insists the officers' actions were by the book.
To me, it looks like they were watching the training in front of them and doing it step by what that training says to do.
Police officials say the hood was used to protect officers in these COVID times from Prude's spit. The incident went public after an attorney for the family obtained body cam video of the arrest through a Freedom of Information Act request. An investigation is ongoing through New York's AG's office. Eric Phillips, CBN News.